Have you ever felt that quiet, gnawing feeling of doubt? That whisper in your mind that asks, are you sure about this? Is this really right? Most of us are taught to run from that feeling, to see it as a sign of weakness, as if uncertainty were a disease to be cured. But I want to propose something different today. What if doubt isn't a weakness at all? What if it's the last real proof that we're truly alive, that we're still thinking, still growing? Think about it for a moment. Who are the most certain people you know? Often, they're the ones who have stopped looking, stopped questioning. They've built a fortress of ideas around themselves and live inside it, day after day, like a room with no windows, seeing the same view forever. They feel safe, but they're not seeing the world. They're just seeing the walls they've built. Doubt, on the other hand, is a crack in that wall. It's that first sliver of light that breaks through. And yes, at first, that light can sting. It can be uncomfortable, even painful, because it illuminates everything you've tried so hard not to see: your flaws, your biases, your unexamined beliefs. We live in a culture that worships confidence. Believe in yourself, no matter what, is the mantra we hear from every corner. But what is blind confidence, really? It's not strength. It's an anesthetic. It's a way to numb yourself to the discomfort that is essential for growth. It keeps you from feeling the friction that could actually wake you up and push you forward. Imagine a ship captain who is so confident in his course that he ignores the alerts from his navigation system. That's not courage, that's recklessness. True, lasting growth doesn't come from a place of knowing all the answers. It comes from the much more challenging space of not asterisk knowing, and learning how to sit with that uncertainty without panicking. To doubt yourself isn't to say you're worthless. It's to admit that you're still a work in progress. It's an acknowledgement that you're still becoming, that you're not a finished product. It means your mind isn't a static monument, carved in stone, but a flowing, dynamic river, constantly changing its course. It's so easy to fall in love with the feeling of certainty. It wraps us up like a warm blanket, making us feel safe, secure, and most of all, right. But let's be honest, safety and truth rarely live in the same house. The path to truth is often messy, uncomfortable, and full of twists and turns. Just look at history. Every great philosopher, every revolutionary scientist, every artist who has ever mattered, began their journey not with a definitive answer, but with a profound doubt. Think of Socrates, one of the founders of Western philosophy. His entire intellectual legacy is built on a simple, yet earth-shattering phrase: I know that I know nothing. This wasn't a confession of ignorance. It was a declaration of intellectual courage. It was an admission that he was open, that he was ready to learn, that he wouldn't let the arrogance of false certainty close his mind. When you allow yourself to doubt, you are saying that you care. You care enough to question your own motives, to interrogate your own beliefs, to challenge your deepest desires. It means you're refusing to live inside a pre-written story, whether it was written by your family, your culture, or even a past version of yourself. You are demanding the right to be the author of your own life, even if it means erasing a few chapters and starting again. Today's world, especially online, rewards loudness and confidence over quiet reflection. We are surrounded by people shouting their opinions as if sheer volume could somehow transform an opinion into a fact. But in a world full of noise, sometimes the most intelligent thing you can do is be silent. Sometimes, the most powerful stance is to say, I'm not sure, and then, to actually listen. When you learn to doubt yourself, you cultivate one of the most underrated virtues, humility. And please, don't confuse humility with self-hatred. They are not the same thing. Humility isn't thinking less of yourself. It's thinking of yourself less. It's the profound wisdom to understand that being wrong isn't a failure. It's not the end of the road. It's the beginning of something new, something more honest. It's a doorway to a deeper understanding. This process of questioning, of doubting, is what keeps us fundamentally human. It's what keeps us searching, adapting, and listening not just to the world around us, but to the world within us. It reminds us that truth isn't something you can own, like a trophy on a shelf. It's a pursuit, a lifelong journey. It's the horizon you walk towards, knowing you may never fully arrive, but the journey itself is what changes you. So, the next time you find yourself in that uncomfortable space of questioning everything, your career, your relationships, even who you are at your core, don't push it away. Don't numb it. Lean into it. Recognize that feeling for what it is, the starting line. You are standing exactly where real, meaningful transformation begins. You are on the verge of shedding an old skin and discovering something truer underneath. Remember this: certainty can be a cage, comfortable and predictable, but a cage nonetheless. Doubt is the key that unlocks the door. It's the courage to step out of that cage and into the vast, uncertain, and beautiful wilderness of what's possible. Thank you so much for watching and for thinking along with me today. If this resonated with you, I'd be so grateful if you'd like this video and subscribe to the channel for more conversations like this. It really helps us grow. Until next time, be brave enough to question.